Welcome in everybody to the next episode of our Pokemon White Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. If you're enjoying this series so far, guys, I have to ask, please leave a like on this video or subscribe if you're not already. If you are enjoying this content or indeed any content on the channel, it would really mean a lot to me. But today, guys, we have made it to the next city, which means we've got a lot to do, including a gym battle. We've got an end battle, I believe, actually, to kick things off. But first and foremost, honestly, we are just going to explore the city a bit. I don't 100% know what to expect, and so let's get just a couple more of these. I feel like that's probably helpful. So we are just going to explore the city a little bit. It's been a while since I played this game. And so I feel like we could just relax and enjoy it a little bit, have some fun. Guys, I have to say, this is the most I've been excited about a run, and I never expected it. I did this out of like, I had another idea and it didn't really work out. And now all of a sudden it's become one of my favorite runs and we're only a few episodes in. I love this. I think it's such a good run. We've got such a great start, of course. We've got some incredible Pokemon on the team. And so I'm really excited to see where this one goes in the long term. I think it should be one of the best runs that we have ever had on this channel. So let's hope. Fingers crossed, guys. I think it's going to be a great time. I do have our tracker up, so I will be able to keep track of course, all the oh, you're a Mart. All of the Pokemon that we catch, all the battles that we have, anything like that. We'll make sure we've got all of it taken care of. Okay. I feel like it's worth it to talk to everybody in these games, as much as it's like a bit of a time sink. I feel like we've got some good options, or like some of them have good items, things like that, that truthfully, I just don't know. What did I pick at the beginning of my journey? No. I say yes. Oh, definitely should have thought that through. Definitely should have gotten the Mystic Water for our Kingler. That was a bit of a mistake. So here's a question. Okay, we can't go there yet. That's totally fine. Let's head up here. I know the gym is right there, and I believe that's where the end battle is, if I remember correctly, guys. We'll see. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Ooh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh no, it's happening. Okay, cool. Oh, here it comes. Ooh, so sorry, guys. Goodness. I've had a little bit of like I think it's just weather change. I don't know if anybody else gets this way, but like, well, I know other people get this way, but for whatever reason, this weather change lately, it's been so up and down that it's really caused a lot of issues for me. Just like, I'm not sick. I feel like not great sometimes, but oh, the gameplay froze. Give me 1 second. All right, we are back. So sorry about that. I don't know why that keeps happening. I did upgrade OBS for the record, and so we do have the latest version, which is awesome, and it does seem to have solved some of the problems because I did do a few recording sessions without any issues, but unfortunately it just every once in a while pops up. So if I do have to quick cut here and there, I do apologize. But guys, let's jump into this end battle. This is going to be randomized. I believe it looks like all of his Pokemon are level 13, so we should be okay level wise. And of course, we do have our big red Reshiram button if we need it. I'm just gonna Vice Grip. We should be fine. Honestly, guys, I love our team. I feel like we've got some really incredible Pokemon. Obviously, Catherine the Baniri is not really like on the same level as some of our other Pokemon, which is totally fine. She has been helpful in being kind of an HM slave for Cut, but in general, you know, we've got a really good start to this. Obviously, we need to get a little bit further with some of these Pokemon and just finish out the team. Like we technically have a little ways to go. So the level cap for the gym is level 20, which means we do have a little bit of wiggle room here between now and when we actually face the gym. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I guess this is just the next thing to do. So we might just be facing the gym in this episode, which, truth be told, I didn't necessarily expect. I thought we had to do some stuff to the west here first, but we might not. We'll see. Very good. A level for Brianna. I will always take it. Lexi also gaining a level. I love that. And we get Bubble Beam. That is excellent. I will get rid of Bubble just to upgrade that 100%. That's very, very solid. And here is a little Sentret. I'm just gonna derage, just get it out. This turned out to be a very, very easy end battle, which is awesome. That is a victory for us, guys, against N. That's a great way to start the episode. So again, level 20 for Lenora here in the gym. She only has 2 Pokemon too, level 18 and level 20. So we are gonna figure that one out. That's gonna be interesting. Let's heal up first. And what I kind of want to know is if we can go to the left and catch a Pokemon before we head into the gym. I'd love to have a full team of 6 going into the gym. We kind of need to train up. We're a little low. So we will see what we can find. Also, do you like my mug? It says I like her butt. My wife got one that says I like his beard. And we've had these for years. Is there an item? Look at that. Guys, when you know, you know. That's actually really good because, yeah, we can just straight up give that to Brianna. Easy. Very good. So again, I kind of want to train up over here because I feel like we definitely need to. Is there somehow we'll get to that. So we got bounce. I'll take it. I don't know. Pinwheel Forest is right there. Is this Pinwheel Forest? We'll see. There is a little plane flying above us right now, and I hear it despite having headphones on. A Lickitung. I mean, it's a Pokemon. I really don't like Lickitung. Actually, that's not entirely true. I don't hate Lickitung. I really hate Licky Licky. I think it's a stupid Pokemon. There are very few Pokemon that I'm like, who is this designed for? Like, it makes no sense at all. Licky Licky is top of that list. I'm sure there are others, but Licky Licky has to be at the top. Like, who is that for? And if you know, leave it in the comments section. I would be so curious to know what everybody thinks of that. But regardless, we obviously shoot for this one. If we get like an Eevee, I guess we can get Licky Licky in this gen, maybe. Knockoff, sure. Thankfully, this is doing very little damage. Knockoff is actually really good in general, but I don't think it's actually all that helpful in this run, because I don't really anticipate a lot of Pokemon having items, and maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that's totally fair, but let's see. Oh, I love that name. That's way too cool of a name, but you know what? We're doing it. I love it. We are nicknaming this thing Atlas, and this is for Jade Blue Atlas, a subscriber to the channel. Subscribed back in November. Thank you so much, Atlas, for being here. I really appreciate it, and it's an absolute blast to have you. I actually, especially if we do get Eevee, I would 100% use this thing. It's just a little tricky. It's a Lickitung. What's the ability? Use it, raises speed if its held item is used. That's actually interesting. I don't think it's super helpful because you're just so slow. But, you know, I'll take it. Let's battle a few people here, guys, before taking on the gym. Again, this is just gonna give us a little XP. There's also an item over here we know. And so I wanna make sure. Whoa, a Fion. We still have Lexi out front. That was not very smart. That's really cool. Fion is awesome. What do we do against a Fion? I'm just gonna send out Neos. Let's try and get Neos leveled up a bit. Guys, as we do round out the 2024 year, I mentioned this in another video, but I just want to encourage everybody, spend some time with your friends and family as much as you can. I hope that everybody has a great holiday season. I know people celebrate different things. Some people don't celebrate at all. No matter what you do, I hope that you enjoy whatever it is with some friends and family this year. I know it can sometimes be tough to get people together, especially now with a child and things like that. I know a little more firsthand how difficult it can be, and we only have one kid. I know a lot of people who have 2, 3, 4, whatever, it gets tricky. And so make some time for those folks. I know I'm working ahead of schedule to try and get myself to a point where I just don't have to worry about anything for like 2 weeks. And while I always want to make sure that I've got content for you guys to see, I don't want to be working on content day of or something like that. Obviously, I don't think that's a good way to spend time. Christmas Day, just sitting here recording Pokemon, I feel like is maybe not the best call. So definitely keep that in mind, guys, and hopefully you all enjoy some time with your folks. I do also want to mention, in the first few episodes mentioned a series that I was actually planning to do in place of this one, or instead of this one, a smooth rock. What does that do? And I did mention I needed to test it. Oh, cool. I did test it, and while the form side of things works, as in like the did I get this already? I did. The part of like submitting, Pokemon and that kind of thing, that all works just fine. Unfortunately, what doesn't is genning them into the game as easily as I thought. So I'm gonna say two things here. One, I do know the genning or the PK hex side of things will work very well in other generations. So it very easily could just be that we try for a different generation, which is fine. I was kind of hoping to go through each and every generation, but I just don't think that's going to happen. And so unfortunately, I think that dream has to go to the wayside, at least for now. Now, as far as still doing the sublock, I think it's a really good idea, and I think it would be really fun, but I do still need to test for a different generation and see what I can do. So, unfortunately, that project has been slightly put on hold, but I do think that's something I can work on just in my off time, and test in my off time. And so that is on the docket for something I want to do in 2025, probably early 2025. And so you hopefully will see that. And you hopefully will be able to submit some Pokemon. When it's available, I will, of course, let you all know. And there will be a link for you guys to submit Pokemon. And you can submit as many as you'd like, which is awesome. The idea is that it presents it represents you guys a bit better, because I think it's really fun to nickname you guys after these Pokemon. But if you create a Pokemon yourself, you can create it however you want. And then once it's in the game, it truly is representative of you, right? Like that's awesome. So we'll see how things go. This is obviously a bit underleveled for what, like, we are a bit underleveled for what we like. I'm gonna just throw Neos out because I don't actually think this thing can touch Neos. So sorry if I'm sniffing and things like that, guys. Love it. Dude, I'm so glad we have a ghost type on the team, just at all. I just feel like it's so good. It whirlwinds. Oh my goodness, you little douche canoe. Also, for those of you wondering what a douche canoe is, I don't know either. My wife randomly called me that one time. We were like playing a game or something. For the record, she wasn't just like, you're a douche canoe. She literally we were just playing a game and she got mad at the game. And because I think it was Settlers of Catan, which if you haven't played Settlers of Catan, holy crap, play that game. It's amazing. But, all right, this we stay in with, and this we Dragon Rage. But yeah, we were playing the game and I made a move that like blocked her or something like that. And she got really upset. It was fun. We actually, I have to say, I'm very proud of the fact that my wife and I, especially over the last few weeks, have dedicated time every night after our daughter goes to bed to playing a game together. Normally it is Settlers. The two of us you're not technically supposed to be able to play just 2-player, but we have found kind of a strategy that works for us. Yeah. He was with a small brown Pokemon. Cool. Now, this is the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Flames burst inside its body and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is the book? Somebody might be reading it. Wanna fight you? Sure. Oh, you little sneaky fella. I hate these. Sure, there we go. All right, we get a battle. So, sorry, I like really had to concentrate for 2 seconds there. So okay. Yeah, no, just throw out a Giratina, super chill. And it's also level 17, like this is actually scary. What? I mean, we have to go Brianna and we have to hope. This is terrifying. I should be leveled up right now. That's defend. All right, so that's actually fine because I think we just derage. We do outspeed, which is great. It's gonna slash. Pixelate slash. Do you guys remember Pixelate slash when we had that in Rad Red? Before I lost, before I let it go down. Anyway, yeah, we dedicate some time to playing some games in the evening and like kind of decompressing from the day and all that stuff. And it works out beautifully because especially like yesterday, as an example, my wife just happened to have a very long day. And just some interest, like weird, just work stuff, work drama, work stuff. It's totally fine. And she's fine. It was just nice to be able to sit down and talk about it. And so it was really good. Like it's decompress time. It's a chance for us to kind of have some fun and talk through whatever is going on in our minds. But it's also a chance to just play a game. And who doesn't love a good game? You know what I mean? I'm assuming you. Nope. Maybe. Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. All right, there's the memo. All right, let's see. From this bookshelf, move 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, and move 1 backward. All right, well, yeah, it's you. We know it's you. Go, no, stop. All right, there we go. So anyway, highly encourage everybody, especially if you're in a relationship, to just dedicate a little time together. I know like date nights and things like that are asking, unfortunately, a good bit of our time right now. And I really hate that because we actually did go on a date night, just the 2 of us. We went to a nice little restaurant in a nearby town, and it's like a winery kind of place. So we didn't like dress up crazy or anything like that, but we got a little spiffied up, you know. And then went and had just a drink, a little bite to eat. It wasn't anything too crazy. And then we just walked around a little bit. We sat outside. It was a beautiful time. It was like just towards the end of summer, moving into fall. And so we were really hitting it beautifully well, and able to just enjoy some time together. And, you know, truthfully, guys, I think both of us could do a better job of like focusing up and making some time for each other in that regard, because I feel like we need it. Not in like our relationship is in jeopardy. It's not like that. It's just everybody needs it. And I feel like we haven't focused up on that in quite some time. So it's really nice to be able to like, even if it is just small little game nights and stuff like that, it's something. And like, that's awesome. I love it. And she's kicking my butt in Settlers right now. She's two nights this week, back to back. She has annihilated me. And I gotta be honest, I don't love it, guys. I don't love it. I usually am pretty good in Settlers. Not amazing, but like I'm pretty good at Settlers. And she, unfortunately, is kicking my butt. So we, if we can, are definitely gonna go heal up. And we are at 20 minutes. Part of me actually does want to go. All right, this is taking a long time. Part of me does actually want to go train up just a hair. Because I'm realizing like if they have a level 20 Giratina as an example, which we already saw is a possibility, then that could be a problem. So While I don't want to make it too easy, I definitely don't want to be like throwing the game like I did in our Wonderlock. That was fun. Love that we just threw that whole game. Ugh. Also, guys, the next gym is like right around the corner. It's level 23, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's head this way. Okay. We fought you. Do you fight us? Yeah, let's fight you. I just want to get a little extra XP. I'm not saying we need to get everybody to level 20 or anything like that, but I would love to get a little bit further along, and I think that's good. Suicune. Strong. Jeez, dude, what the heck? I don't think this is gonna do very much, but let's Vice Grip. All right, we're gonna speed up a little bit. We're gonna train up a little bit, and we are gonna get ourselves looking fine. Thankfully, Suicune's moveset right now is kind of booty. There's the Bubble Beam, but it's not very effective. I don't know what that accent was, but that's the one I went with. And I feel good about it. Whew, those glasses are hurting my face, guys. Gotta be honest. All right, sick. Let's go in here. We're gonna speed up a minute and we're gonna fight a few things, guys, and it'll be great. As we continue on, guys, and as we do end the year, what I would love to know from you all is what kinds of things are you wanting to see out of Pokemon content in the next year? I feel like that's a just very vague question, and if you don't have an answer, I get it. But you know, we've tried a few different things on the channel, and I want to continue to try a few different things on the channel. And if we find something that really resonates with you, I would love if you would just give me a heads up. Like the Then We Fights, the random competitive battles, I think those are really fun. They're a little different, obviously. We haven't really done anything like that prior. And so I'm kind of curious to see how they go, and if they are something that sticks for you guys, because I enjoy them quite a bit. They're a lot more prep. Like the actual recording doesn't take all that long. Ooh, I'm really glad we got Mudshot. The actual recording isn't that long. Like it's pretty short, if I'm honest. It really doesn't take all that long to record those, but the prep, like the team building, is what takes a while because I'm not genning the Pokemon. These are like actual Pokemon in my Scarlet game that I am playing with. And I actually really like that because now I just have a lot of, like, you know, not great, but competitive-ish Pokemon. And I think that's really fun. So if that is something that sticks, I think it'd be really fun to expand on that a little bit and provide some opportunity for us to play together, as in you and I. I spoke in another video about doing memberships based, like if you're a particular member level, like maybe you can play games with me or whatever. I think that'd be really fun. Versus doing like random battles, which are fun, but you know, I think it's a little more exciting when we can bring you guys into the fold a little bit, which is again where like this whole sublock idea came from. The whole idea was to give you guys an outlet to be able to, oh, nice, an outlet to be able to participate a bit further and take that next step into being a part of these runs, because I think that's special, and that's not something I see a ton of. I see a lot of nicknaming, so like obviously anybody can just say, oh, okay, we're just gonna nickname every Pokemon after people. Yeah, we do that. We've done that for a while, and I like doing that. But I'd love to be able to do that a bit more, or find a way to incorporate you guys just a bit more. And that's kind of how I've decided I think we can do it, but we'll see. Regardless, guys, I think I feel fairly confident, so we are gonna run in. We got 2 level 19s. I am leading Brianna, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Yes, we're gonna lead Brianna. Excuse me, goodness. As I said, guys, I'm so sorry if I sound sick, but guys, let's do it. Gym badge number 2. Let's see if we can get it. Again, I don't have gym badges on the layout. I'm very sorry. Totally my mistake, but it is what it is. This is a great start for us because we should be able to just Ancient Power. If we get the boost, that would just be so sick. Reshiram really is the big red button of this run. It will get harder as we continue on, so a couple things I want to mention I know that the beginning of this game is probably looking fairly easy at this point because we have a Reshiram. Reshiram will always be good, but as we saw, every trainer has the opportunity to have another, like, oh, what? Every trainer has an opportunity to get a really powerful Pokemon. We saw a Giratina, we saw legendary, like, those are always possible. As we continue on through the game, what will also be happening is at level 30. So at any point, if there is a Pokemon that is level 30 and it's randomized to a Charmander, it will instead become immediately a Charizard. Huh? I knew it could have that. I didn't really register. I was talking. I'm so sorry. We're fine. We did it. We did it. Don't stress. Woo! That would have made the game a lot harder. All right. Hey, gym badge number 2. Guys, I'm really good at multitasking. So all that to say, the game will get harder very shortly, in fact, because I mean, very soon we're going to get past the level 30 mark for a lot of these, you know, wild battles, things like that. So it's going to be a lot harder soon. All right. So I think we have to head into Pinwheel Forest to chase after these folks. But I'm not going to do that right this second. Instead, guys, we are going to go heal up and call this episode done. Hopefully chasing down the Team Plasma folks in the next episode. Or do they just give it to us here? I don't remember. Look at that Dragonite skeleton. They took the head. All right. She's so sad. Look at that slow walk. Poor Lenora, man. All right, very good. Let's get out of here. I say very good. They stole a skeleton, but it's fine. Oh, that's Berg. He's the bug guy. He's actually the next gym leader. And normally his team is not that scary, but it will be. So here's the thing. I don't know that we'll get another encounter before the next gym. I'm wondering if we can go past the next gym. We'll see. We will see what we can do. Dowsing machine. Cool. All right. We know what to do here. All right. Sounds good. Let's heal up, guys, and let's call this episode done. I can't believe it. That was nice. We got our second gym badge. That's excellent. Obviously, in the next episode, guys, we'll be heading into Pinwheel Forest, where I assume we'll be chasing down Team Plasma. And then really, it's just the next gym after that. So that's pretty much it. We're kind of strolling on through. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game right here and just say again, thank you all so much for making all of this channel possible. It means the world to me. I really do hope if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. It really does help out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next episode.